gosh, I mean, it would be so amazing if we could just transform our political culture to the point where people see politics as something that everyone... Yeah.
Back to where it was,
you know what? We should all start...
Ago?
Do schools still teach civics classes? I mean,
yes, it's required to graduate.
Okay. So we need to be more civically minded, you know?
I wonder how they address the fact that nobody, that people are following party lines. I wonder if that even gets brought up in civics classes.
Yeah.
I think it's not necessarily people aren't civically minded. I think what you said was very right, that they're burnt out.
Yeah.
They feel disenfranchised. I think as far as for the coffee party, to point up the civility aspect and the communication aspect, that it's not just we're talking to you, we're listening to you.
Absolutely.
Because I think a lot of the frustration comes in the argument. Right. When people argue, they don't listen to each other. They're telling each other. And so when you discuss, you're listening. And so if, civility and listening, I think you may be able to draw those people back in, because they still have opinions about politics. I just, I think part of it is they don't feel that anyone's willing to listen to them.
I think that is so critical. I think that's really, really important that we instill that idea, get to that point.
Basic communication skills.
Yeah, basic communication skills. I know, it's kind of funny when you think about it, how this whole thing got started. It's like, why isn't civility something so fundamental and basic? Like, why do we have to talk about this, or why do we have to push it? But we do. I mean, we're at this point where we actually have to come out and tell people to be civil.
Every once in a while, we have to relearn.
Yeah, he's mad.
Because we learn it, and it's fresh in our minds, but then, like anything, we get a little lazy. Yeah. And as we get lazy, we get a little lazier, and we get so far away from what we learned that we forget the objective, which is for this group, which is listening and emphasizing the importance of communication. Not just communicating what you feel, but listening to the other person's opinion and trying to find common ground. Yeah. So I think every once in a while we have to relearn that and refresh our memories. Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not just making a point, it's listening to the other person's point of view also.